Maybe I'll just play Alcana in the background.
You know, I was trying to time this up with like the menu music, but I guess the menu music just decided to leave and like never come back. Welcome everybody to I'm playing the game now. If you didn't see last episode, Force is a bitch.
Welcome everybody to Bio should share his screen so I can keep up in real time.
Oh, fucking, and then I gotta click out and everyone's gonna see my Steam again. Hi everybody, welcome to the Steam, because this is a full screen game and I hate full screen games because they make it so that you fucking... Oh, actually, wait. I can't. Because... I mean, I guess I can. I... Just,
If I
just,
could, you
just, just
could.
keep in mind... No, so... Why is there no menu music? This is really fucking annoying. It was here earlier. There is music. It's just not playing right now. So, I guess for context for everyone at home, the problem with the whole screen sharing thing is the title screen has changed. And the menu main theme, like title screen music, has also changed. So I've always had to like mute the game audio and like hide the screen. But if you're watching a screen share, you can't. I can't do that for you. So I guess I'll just have to go on the honor system, being like, "All right, Forrest, look away for a second." It's not
Crazy.
too big of a deal, but even still. So, I was thinking about how to handle this because we have an amount of actually, yeah, we have 9 more cutscenes to watch for these people. So I was thinking, do I want to like show off the core suppressions and then do the post-core suppression dialogue? I figured that I'm just gonna do it all at once, so that way I just don't have to keep tabbing in and out a ton. We're just gonna do it all at once. Just let me cook. I know this won't let you see what the actual like gimmicks of the fights are. Give it some time. We'll get there. I'll show that off after we get a bit further into this. I want to get a few days in and get everything done, and then we can wrap back around to that. But so yeah, this is so we saw Gebra. You were here last time. You saw these 2 cutscenes, right? Right, Force?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. So this is after you do Gebra
For sure.
suppression.
Damn, why is she cooler?
Oh shit, her name is Colleen.
Literally, get that old outfit out of here. This is the shit.
Oh shit, dude. Alright, give me a second. I immediately
dominatrix suit. Yuck. Fucking long jacket.
Stop smoking's bad. Why are you looking at me like that? You look like a thief just turned up at your doorstep. Honestly, didn't expect to see you here. Or, well, to be exact, I knew you'd come here eventually, but I didn't expect it would be this soon. You had such a sour expression when we talked, but you actually liked me, didn't you? What the hell? You know, I don't have any true contact with the lives of the people from the back streets, nor the pain they go through. Perhaps I've been living a more affluent yet cowardly life compared to them. From that, I've always felt so ashamed of everything, even to be graced by the small ray of sunshine. It wasn't always all that rough. I understand that it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. Sooner or later, we'll have to deal with unexpected hardships here. There are just too many problems to try and solve in peaceful ways. The real reason I chose to speak to you out of all the other syndicates or fixers that day was actually because of something rather trivial. What was it? If we're being honest, I thought I could barter with you for cheaper prices. Looks like it was a mistake to come here. I'll be going now. Please, hear me out. I saw you pay for the funeral expenses of an old lady whom you didn't even know. I truly admired your kindness, and I even look forward to seeing it myself. Corpses can cause an entire alleyway to be infested with vermin if they aren't buried properly. Besides, I just wanted to repay her for treating me to meals a couple of times. Understand? I've never been close to being a kind person my entire life. Why do you keep smiling, damn it? Just happy to be great at discerning the best of the best. Almond could back up what she said. She truly did have a sharp eye for people. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle of history books and then some. The only problem was that Carmen was too wrapped up with taking care of others She never had a moment to take good care of herself. We were on such a delightful upturn back then. It's almost cruel to bring up those memories. We're flying towards a limitless world that never seemed to end. By the way, who's the guy glaring at me? Oh, that's A. He just always has a serious look on his face. I beg you, please protect the people here. I know I can trust you with this. From the past to the present, abnormalities have wandered the facility, killing numerous people. Despite my reputation, there were too many things that I just couldn't save. When I think about it, my entire life was far from one of justice. You probably wouldn't know much about the back streets, seeing as you stayed in the nest your whole life. Those streets were a place where there was no need for justice, morality, or any other pedestals like those. If you've never been there before, you won't understand how agonizing and miserable the stories of people who live there are. How they're robbed of the chance to live a legitimate life. How unfair and unjust life is there. All I learned there was how to survive this miserable existence. But Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, even people like us. She also told us that the weak who had a willing spirit could someday possess enough power to cut off the head. It's such an absurd and ridiculous thing to say. Couldn't I just keep you on of how my life was before? I'm not smart enough for all those complicated calculations. I can't even write a logical or coherent report. The only thing I was able to do was draw my sword against those who opposed us. All my life, I only used my skills for my own survival. That day, I never felt more proud to be able to protect others. However, I wasn't able to protect anybody in the end. That cut me deeply. I was filled with anger and lost my mind for it. To me, you did manage to protect someone. True. You and that other person survived thanks to me. Thought I'd lost Carmen's will forever. But after all said and done, I had to have carried that will all the way here somehow, right? I feel like I can catch a bit of breath now. When we first reawakened in metal, we could feel the exact moment of our final breath stopped, lodged into us like a glass shard. Stupidly, I woke up with only rage left in my heart for the abnormalities. You miss her, right? I do too. I don't think she'll ever come back. We'll never get to see her shameless smile ever again. The one that made even people like me follow her. Or light that radiated from her, flowing so much that one couldn't hold all of it with both hands. But her will and promise will always remain the same, even after an eternity has passed. It'll be a place where she can live on, even after death. If you happen to remember it, please tell me. Tell me the gift she left behind for us. Yeah, it's a little bit abrupt, and then normally we do the whole, Seed of Light cutscene, but,
Man, she kinda lame now.
Fuck you. Oh, damn, she's boxy.
Yeah,
Have we seen?
she
I don't
can
remember we've seen this
box,
one. I don't think we've seen this one. I'm not sure. We'll go into it. Maybe
just to
we
be
have.
safe.
Yeah. Seems you're holding up all right. Today wasn't the best day. Incidents happened one after another, and I'm a bit tuckered out from it. It's a good thing that everyone has such clear-cut assigned roles.
Oh, I remember this conversation.
Yeah, okay, all right. That sounds about right. Yeah. So this is the flashback showing that Chised was actively fighting Angela.
I want to do things, and no, you can't do things. Fuck you.
Yeah, and the fact that not only is she not letting him do things, she's actively circumventing the things he's trying to do, then leaving a trail crumb for him to follow, only to then rub into his face that he can't do anything about it. It's fucked. Quiet, isn't it? Take a good long look at the silence. Manager, ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the cliff-off deterrence during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the power of the suppressed origins will soon wake him. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed in pandemonium. Ah, how nice it'd be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to this darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Chised, sir. Ah, yes, good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties as always. Mr. Chised, sir, I've been thinking, and I feel that I truly am lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into the Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team, it's like a miracle. You know, brown nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Chised, sir. I mean, look at the department on the other side of our lair. No, that's not necessarily true. I just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Chised, sir. Aye, go get yourself ready for the day. For many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad as a Saphira. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss someone did, and I managed to be flexible with various situations, most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, send them off in peace, as they were just meant to die anyways. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all a falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who'd expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. And I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. It just said, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. Thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's gotten into you, Gebra? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of cliff-off deterrence right now. Andrew will call the rabbits so the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Gebra, no one is allowed to touch the control of the cliff-off deterrence without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that. So you don't want to do it? Little coward. Do you really think you could just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Choke on that sugar-coated words your employees feed you. Been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. She said, "You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me most among our Sephiroth. Weaken the cliff-off deterrence," she said. What do you have up your sleeve this time, ma'am? Do you want to ask her reasons again, after all this time? Gebra and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed. Gebra is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebra. You should know you've seen her for yourself. Gebra has failed to control her enmity, and has now lost her way. What I'm saying is she is not fighting for some grand ideology. You should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes this situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you enjoyed those kinds of things, she said. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. I would think that I'm providing the right environment for you, no? It seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence. Alright everyone, let's make the best of today as always. Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is oh, aha! Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however. What the? Apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. What did you get inside? Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is... well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there, can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel? His name is Daniel. Daniel, is it? The name carries much more with it than you merit. I would assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all. Asking you to open the doors, it's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist, just listen to me. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no? It's easy to point a finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I'd never felt before. I'd faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed, consoling myself and saying there's nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I'm so struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past, and I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide, who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived. Saying when there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself. But I wanted to save at least a few of my coworkers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm going to die soon, too. Head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell. Hey, sir. How was fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answer to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel. He was intelligent and held a high social position, and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had the sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality. But he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there's no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his coworkers strewn about in front of him, not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault, unable to find any peace for his final rest. And Zephyr meltdown. All right. So this is post. So this is here. Give me just a sec. I gotta do a thing, and then I gotta tab out. Yeah. God damn it. Oh yeah. Did your ranking of Gebra change at all? Do you like her more or less now?
No, I feel like she pretty much was the same character throughout.
All right. Let's find the seed.
I don't remember what I gave her. I think I gave her a B.
Yeah. All right.
And I will say, the scene between her and Bina put her at A at least.
I feel about the same, but I also
I'm a
bumped her to
sucker
A.
for badass shit, and that is pretty badass.
Dude,
that
she was
just
bad.
stood against
She
like
saw
a billion abnormalities.
Fucking every single abnormality in the facility, multiple claws, whatever that is, and then also fought Bina. So whatever the fuck is going on, she's fighting to the goddamn death.
Yeah, she also had the one ego sword
Yes,
or whatever.
she actually had nothing there's sword. That was her weapon of choice.
That's neat.
That's fucking so cool, dude. All right, let's see Chased's meltdown.
Which means that explains how she's able to do it too, because she's life stealing when she's killing things.
What? You're kidding? People here don't drink coffee in the morning? There's no better way to get energized than drinking a fresh cup of coffee before you start the day, man. What's with the look on your faces? You weren't expecting me to show up like this, were you? Aw, and there's a shame. I was expecting some massive welcome party. Didn't think you guys would be so heartless. Well, of course I understand. You're all probably wondering why a talented man such as myself applied to join a shabby company, huh? It's totally suspicious and nonsensical. I get you. Well, everyone has their own agenda. Ah, so you're A. I think I heard about you from Carmen. Speaking of which, it was Carmen's speech that really brought me here. Where is she right now? So you came, sir, coffee addict. Miss, it's Daniel. You can sit down here. The person that sits next to you will explain the details of your work. What, so you knew I was coming? I told you, no matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. Jeez, I thought you were being sarcastic. May I request one thing before I join you officially? Do we get a coffee machine here? I want everyone to know how good true freshly brewed coffee is. Daniel grabbed everyone's attention with his fancy suit that didn't fit in here at all. I vaguely remembered Carmen had told me about him a few days prior. One of the elites would stop by to apply for our company. He's a bit pompous, so don't believe everything he says, she said to me. I asked how she was able to recruit such an elite. Carmen answered nonchalantly, as if I had asked about something trivial. I'm a master at blowing people's minds. Did you know that by now? Turns out that revolution doesn't always have to be accomplished with a bloodshed or the baring of fangs, manager. I've waited for a long time for a savior. Someone who could free me from my inertia and wake me up inside. In essence. Why did I never come to the realization that I myself could be my own savior? Would you be so kind as to remember my mistake? It's very valuable to me. I hope your own pathetic little rebellion taught you a few things. Do you still not understand the reason why I didn't stop you? I'm referring to the real reason why I watched you without immediately putting you through the replacement process, like Tifereth. I wanted you to engrave your lessons onto that metal body that your trifling resistance ended up costing the lives of your poor little employees who trusted you until the end. I know the word death means nothing to you now, but to them it held meaning. That's weird, Lady Angela. Since when did you start caring about the deaths of our employees? That's rich coming from the one who would gladly force a containment unit open just to garner a little more energy, isn't it? Yet here I was, clumsily going with your flow as I assisted you. Oh, but don't go thinking that this was entirely my loss. I know now that you don't really care about our condition. I know now that you weren't the one I should have been obeying. It's obvious that you should obey our manager and not me, Chisette. There's no need to state it out loud. You clearly know what I mean. I'm not gonna let you do whatever you want now. You're such a loser, in the past and even now. Yes, I'm a failure. You'll have to point it out to me, but thanks anyway. However, although you may want to believe that nothing has changed, it's in fact that many things are changing. It rests on you now to resolve the mess you made, she said. Let, as they say, bury the hatchet with any hard feelings between us. There's one thing I want you to know, though. No matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. Still afraid, manager. I'm still unsure if I can truly fight back against the fear I may face in the future. But I've decided not to run away, at the very least. So, what are my orders, manager? Seed of Light cutscene. Oh yeah, I don't know if you were here last time, DLS, but 4's got today 43, 44, something like that. 45 was the
there at the end.
Yeah. 4's gave up, so I'm taking over. So now we're just watching the cutscenes. I just want to make sure. I didn't know. I'm trying to fill you in.
Yeah.
So,
hope you know that once we reach the end too, you are physically gonna have to pull up a tier list, and I'm gonna manually tell you where everybody places.
Did that change your opinion on Chisette at all?
I will actually reserve my opinion on everybody because I want to reevaluate how I'm placing them, as in like how I look at it.
Okay. So this is the big thing. Who do we do first, Bina or Hakma?
Hakma. I want to say Bina for last. I want like everybody else that seems to like be working towards the facility first, and then I want the one person that seems to be working against.
I think we left off. Let's see this one first, just a reminder. Thing at the bottom. Is this the one where you revive people? Yes, okay, this is the one where he tells you that he revives people, yeah. Yeah, this is this cutscene. You just brought someone to life and then immediately smote them. I have finished casting the roles for the upper and middle layer Sephiroth. It's likely that this will not be the last time I do so. I may have to tell them again what I have already instructed countless times. However, you two will be different. You clearly understand why this facility exists and what your missions are. I expect that you will not exhaust me as the ones above do. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here to this lower layer unless the circumstances require me so. That does not mean I will simply watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for the most part. I hope we never have to face each other from now on. It would only lead to the both of us suffering. Angela was the best artificial intelligence I had ever known. And you were the best architect that I was graced to meet. Back then, you simply could not let Carmen go. You were so desperate to keep Carmen on your side that you locked her in a cryostasis pod in an attempt to preserve her body, at the very least. But during all this, you were perfectly aware that Carmen's body had become nothing but a shell. Our faces were full of grief, but we still ransacked her body and dismembered her core. In fact, I was rather relieved when you began to create Angela. You were wholeheartedly immersed in something, just like you used to be. That day when she opened her eyes for the first time, remember you were just staring through the laboratory's glass, not setting a single foot inside. You might have thought you noticed me right away. However, I witnessed you standing there for a long time before you realized I was there. What inner conflict made you hesitate so? What did you think after seeing that piece of humanoid machinery, who did not display the warm smiles and gentle laughter Carmen had so naturally? I told you in so many words that no matter how many AIs such as Angela you create, none of them will ever be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to direct us from a distance as we go through the motions of the play. There's one thing I may have mistaken myself over, is that I had thought you overcame everything. The truth is that you never have. So then you would have gotten his 4th quest, which is end the day with 10 employees with 100 justice.
Hmm.
I'll do my best. I advise you not to be so languid. Is it okay if I do this? Hey, don't worry too much about it. You won't find a professional like me often. My greetings, eh? The moments I've just made you witness are no longer merely scenes of the past. They could be the present, or even from the future. There are people who once loved you, and there are employees who think that they are happy here. There's also Angela, a cold imitation of Carmen. This is not the heaven that has burrowed into your mind. The place is this not the heaven that has burrowed into your mind? The place you've been yearning for? In this place you are no less mighty than God. Even death finds no meaning here. So I plead with you, will you not be satisfied already? We are so desperately continuing to exist, even if it means living like we are now. What right do you have to turn everything to ash? Furthermore, it is clear the story has no need for an end. Think about it. All the work that you have done, is it truly a consequence of your own choices? You were never ready. You were not prepared to accept her death, so you created a being wholly shrouded in a sense of loss. And now you are just struggling to move forward, blindly fumbling along the obscure trails of your past deeds. Throughout this entire process, you were never sincerely willing to do what you did. So please, I beg of you to go back. Now. I will not turn back. Look at you. You're proving me right. You are not at all honest with yourself. Even in the gravest of choices you must make. Even if I were to send you away, you would likely return to me after having yet another fresh start. It is an uncontrollable law of this place we must follow. This whole facility has become one giant, ever-running clockwork. The clock never stops ticking. It never rests. It never rushes. It is not set to follow any specific person. It simply walks forever, maintaining the same pace it always has. And now it is time for you to leave. I won't leave. You are a lost traveler without a compass or a map. It is natural to feel fear when one is subject to the whims of the air and sea. However, there's no need for you to fear the counting of the clock anymore. I shall always welcome you. I will always console you. You never were ready. I stand my ground. You have not changed your decision, in the end. It had seemed that tomorrow would have come as it always does, but it has not. The hour of silent waiting has long since ended. When I no longer feared the impending night, I chose to love this place. But if you still wish to break this egg at all costs, I shall become its sentinel, and I will reap you. How can this still be considered following her will? This is nothing but a seed of calamity, drenched in sin. Oh, by the wings, your mind has been soaked with grief, even more severely than I thought. Please, why can't you stop now? You and I, we tried our best. With your career and wealth, you'll be able to live the rest of your life in the nest with no problem whatsoever. So please, I urge you, stop here. Stop before you cross the line. No one remained by my side. With everyone's sacrifice, I came this far and reached the ranks of the wings, but there was nobody left to celebrate the moment with. The silence was the signal to start my task for everyone. We lost something in us. Every single day. We used inhumane methods to extract information from the woman we captured from the head. We passed out plans to AIs that hadn't even been named yet. It ached. No. Wounded the heart of the man who had always been with me. The sound of the waves were so far away. There was no time left to stay. I lost the last man who stood by me. It was a tragedy, but I didn't hide it. The ones who had left early on likely didn't need me anymore, but I needed them in those final moments. To bring back those who had forsaken the embrace of the earth, to hide and lock away the sea to secret. I was the only one who remained. I wanted to be forgotten, like a mirage. She's nothing like her. She's nothing at all like Carmen. Do you realize this? The ones who were with us at the beginning are nowhere to be found among the people who remain here now. They're all gone. Because of the monitor of the eye, we couldn't even give a proper burial to Kali and Daniel. This place here is all we have left. Are you nervous right now? I wish to be your shadow, forever behind you, even if I'm not good enough. May we be together and fade away together. The weak and fragile chick that has just pecked its life out of an egg cannot hope to stand against this world. I deemed you to be that chick, one who is too fragile to endure all of this. I've never known where it was you wanted to fly to, since you never told me. I was always nothing more than your student, needed your teachings. You were always so frugal with words. I have no idea what exactly you attempted to achieve by creating this prison. The process of creation was too harsh. Not help would run away. I could have run far enough that I would never see you again. But I did not. I tried to set everything right, and I was caught. Since then, the iron hands that govern me stopped permanently. In fact, I vaguely knew that the end was nearing. However, I was simply too afraid to face the final outcome, and instead chose to stay here forever and ever. I may have been verbose with my reasons for attempting to stop you, but to be truthful, I did not want to part with you yet again. That was my biggest motivation. Nevertheless, I should support your decision. I have always blindly followed behind you and stayed by your side. Remember? May we embrace glory together. For back then, we could not. Grant the proper end to those locked up here, and to yourself.
So, just so I understand. Did he get turned into a Sephiroth when he was young, or when he was old?
It's an amount of time had passed. We're not sure the exact timeline.
Because I imagine there's a reason why he's standing there as an old man rather than as, well, the young Benjamin.
Some of them have a bit of a difference because it's meant to be what happened to them. We don't really know. Like, so I can at least give you a little bit of what happened. So the original corporation, the one with Carmen and everything that's been happening through flashbacks, that all collapsed, and Benjamin ran away. But A found him again and brought him back. And then they made Angela together and started the corporation we're working at right now. Then some amount of time passed, and now Benjamin is Hawkma. We're not sure the actual details of what any of the, like, time scale of that is, but...
Okay.
All right. On to Bina. I think we've seen this one before. Once luminous, as on the moon, clouds waves float around, and voices speak. We seen this one? Do not stay there. You were robbed of innumerable things. You lived with a broken heart, clinging to the void where pieces of your heart used to be. No one could understand your pain, nor embrace you. Eternal loss dominated you. I was one of the thieves who robbed you of countless things. I was at the top of the world. I watched you and looked down on your struggle. Not just you. I've seen... Yes, okay, we've seen this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so ask her about the bucket. Yeah, okay. So this is asking about the bucket and the chain. So yeah, then she does the fucking flashy shit. You know, yeah.
Flashy shit, okay.
Flashy shit, okay. And then you get to see a fucking employee get fucked up. Alright. Here's the big boy shit. You told me to sacrifice all your body without hesitation. Would you have made the same choice if you knew that we would end up like this? I always ask myself that. This is no man's land, a place of silence. Most employees that visit and stay here lose their minds and embrace oblivion. It's been a long while since I had a proper conversation with someone. Maybe you confuse the idea that I'm the only resident here. But there is in fact a companion of mine that passes the eternity with me. Let me introduce her to you. You created the bucket by reconstructing, dividing, and proliferating Carmen's body. And you managed to extract cogito, the so-called fluid of life and death. At first, only a small dose could be extracted, but enigmatically, that fluid started to gush out infinitely and has now formed a pool. Can you see her? She's watching us from underneath the spring. When everything becomes too burdening, I quietly stare into the bottom. I feel as if she and I were the only two in the world when I do so. Sometimes it feels like she's talking to me, even though all that's left of her is just an amalgamation of flesh, brain neurons, and unknown tentacles, drifting beneath the spring. Someone injected herself with cogito, following her own principles, and someone else went mad for witnessing what happened. Another gave up his own body and fell into a state of limbo, unable to live or die, and the one that couldn't preserve herself through all this ended up confessing everything to the head. That was the collaboration of despair that you and her created. You still aren't qualified to look toward the bottom of the spring. To do so, you must look directly towards the path you travel. Do you seek redemption?
Red Dead Redemption?
Or do you seek to redeem me, along with all the others that are trapped here? Whatever it is, maybe you think that saving this facility from sin as you have planned will fix everything for you. I just think for a moment, even you, who hasn't left this facility for such a long time, you should be aware that people are hopelessly being killed by abnormalities in other branches, even as we speak. And it's not just them. All the wings have their own painful stories, repeating perpetually. In the nests, in the back streets, in the ruins, in the outskirts. A pain much greater than what you have seen here prevails in the world. I have observed everything conscientiously, for I didn't obsess myself with unreachable ideal to lock myself up in a cramped room like you. The world you looked up at and the one I looked down upon are that much different. You captured me alive and tortured me to your heart's content. But still, we've sunken in despair. And someone who will replace me as one of the arbiters of the head, swinging their claws at people like you. Even if you were to break the cycle somehow, it'd be perfectly, completely useless affair. Broken wings will outstretch anew. The brief resistance will be forgotten soon, and people will continue living, not for a purpose nor a dream, but rather simply because they cannot die. You may think that you have brought me down, yet, as you can see, I'm still at the peak, looking down upon you lot while you writhe like insects. I eagerly wait for the moment you fall into despair, after realizing that this cycle of pain will never end. I want to see you kneel before the might of destiny, resigning yourself to fate. Go on, slowly, despair and succumb to your fate. Try to resist to the very end and ultimately break yourself. As the last bits of your resistance melt away, we shall be the subterranean water that quietly flows underneath the earth. She was mortally wounded by Kali. She was our only way out. It was a miracle that we captured her alive. We were too far down the road filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. How to avoid the head's pursuit, the means to join the ranks of the wings, and the way for us, the few, to survive. It was impossible to figure those out on our own. She was hardly breathing, but her encephalon was still active. That was all we needed. We probed through her head like we did to Carmen. We searched for a way out. After that, we arduously gathered up every single bit of those deformed pieces. The sentinel who guards the gates of hell must always be in despair. Such despair that they can't even fall into the depths of hell.
Oh, that just fucking...
It's very abrupt when they don't...
Sometimes the music just kind of goes,
fuck
off.
It's so abrupt when you don't have the, like, core suppression, like, flashing and blaring immediately after, yeah. It's a bit abrupt when you're doing cutscene
It's also
mode.
just like, oh, you know, like, it sounds like he's in mid-sentence.
I know, right? to be fair, some of that's my voice acting, because I don't know when these are going to end. So I have to read every line of dialogue like he's going to keep speaking.
I think it says something about the dialogue itself if you can't discern while you're reading where it ends. Because it's not meant for
to be
you
fair,
to voice act.
This game has been translated like 3 times. And it's only gotten better, but it's still like a very clear, like a first... Like the first game for translation stuff. It's okay. I think it's good.
I don't think that has anything to do with, like, figuring out when the text ends, but
fuck
sure.
You. This is after we beat the shit out of whatever the fuck she's doing.
Oh god, my brain!
Oh, Jesus,
fuck.
my brain! Oh god!
Fuck!
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna give his fucking Discord notifications. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take a big old drink of coffee because my throat hurts.
Shinji, crack that soldier boy.
Been talking a lot, gotta take a big old gulp of coffee. She said simulator. Yet another place becomes a desolate wasteland in the end. Please, spare me. I did everything you told me to. Don't you get any impression when the place you belong to has been reduced to ashes and dust? Since childhood, scenery such as a myriad of stars illuminating the sky, or the sun's radiant light beating down upon the earth, couldn't impress me one bit. This, however, gives me a thrill that makes me thirst for more. But it's still not enough. My thirst has not been quenched just yet. Why are you trembling so much? Where'd the guts to betray your very own nest go? Just let me go now. You got everything you wanted. The plan wasn't perfect by any means, but it wasn't all that bad either. Thanks to those that placed their trust in you, we get to have this magnificent view. Trust is one of my favorite weapons, you see. It leaves a great wound, no? The sweepers will arrive soon. Wherever there's trash, they'll always be on time to gather it up. It's a symbiotic relationship, so to speak. We're too busy to take care of all the dregs. No, please. Ah, yes, that face. But sweepers. Please. Vivid expression on your face is a testament to life. My 2 best companions, silence and the metallic scent of black tea. Wouldn't you agree? Now, next stop is that place. Rather displeasing that to depend on the information from some orange-haired girl. But the weak and the vulnerable tend to yield greatly valuable information. What kind of face will show me what it means to be alive next? The only thing that could excite me were the dying and the crumbling. Only the sound of their last breath and the expressions they made while they clung to their fading life could satisfy me. I recognized a long time ago that you and I were no different. We are the mutants this epoch has created. Now, let's say that we are the new generation of humanity, fit better than anyone else to live through this age. That is why you could have planned all this. However, no matter what you achieve here, this world will not change at all. The wings on their eyes, the organizations from the back streets, the creatures on the outskirts, and the abyss within the ruins. Arbiters like me, the claws, and the eye. You'll never have a chance against them alone. But simply idling here won't change the world either. If there are no more places to run to, hide in, or rest, then I will witness everything you have to do with my own eyes. I shall not close my eyes just because my eyelids are heavy, nor shall I turn away just because the sight is painful. Simply proceed like you always have, then you may just triumph. God, she's so fucking hard to get a read on. Like, I know what she's trying to say, but fucking Christ. Without, like, the...
She was pretty transparent that time.
Yeah. For all
Honestly,
the dumb people at home, she's like, fuck you, you're not gonna get anything you want done. And then when you beat her, she's like...
I'm just gonna watch and laugh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch and laugh as you fuck up.
As you keep, like, putting yourself in this endless cycle of torture, I'm gonna just enjoy myself.
Alright.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Alright, 43.
Yeah.
This place where there was once only silence, perhaps because it was only you and I here.
Don't make it sound fancier than it is, but I'm sorry.
It's gotten a bit livelier thanks to the Sephiroth. Unlike me, now we've already seen that one.
Well, there you go. Bullet, don't make it sound fancier than it is.
Don't talk to Bullet like that. Your scenario is reaching an end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me now, after all this time? Of course, it's the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble, just to help you.
Wow, I really said a lot.
The time is upon you. It is time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you have been missing. May you have the best of luck on that last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you will finally be happy, or that something of the leftover pain can be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are several more things I would like to say, but let me sum them up into one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoyed being with you, not only for these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there is just one last Saphira you need to meet. He holds in his hands a warmth that looks so comforting, but he can shatter people's hearts like they're nothing. Alright, gotta throw up this screen because, and again, gotta mute the game because it's game time. So, while the game is loading, because it always takes a second, do you want to know the rewards for the core suppressions you didn't get? Chised's is the least relevant one. Chised's is whenever an employee panics or dies, there is a 25% chance to, instead of having them die, they'll immediately spring back to life with full health and or sanity. It's only once per unit. And, yeah. That one's probably the least... Ow. Chised and Bina's are the least relevant. The real fucked one are Gebra and Hakma. We'll do Bina's next. Well, yeah, don't look at that. Like I said, don't look at the fucking screen. Don't worry about that. Fuck you and your screen cherry bullshit. Don't talk about nothing. The people on stream don't see that. See, the best part is, you're saying this is a joke, but I have my desktop audio muted. They can't hear you right now, fucker. It's because I needed to have the game muted, so that fucking, no.
Didn't want me to just be like, damn, this shit look bad.
The game won't let me full screen it because it's doing that whole, like, spinny mouse circle being like, Lobotomy Corporation is not responding. Here, like, fucking, I guess we get to sit here now. Fuck, what was I gonna say? So we'll do Bina's next, because Bina's is the only one that like doesn't matter all that much. Let me full screen the fucking game, please. Bina's suppression reward is that, you know how there's the research that there's a 25% chance when a unit dies, you don't lose their gear? It's 100%.
Hey.
If they die, you get their gear back. It just doesn't matter.
Dude, what the fuck? That's so good.
Gebura's is... Hey, do you see anything weird about this screen? Alright, maybe that's not enough. Here, let me find another ally. Here, this guy. Do you see anything weird about this screen? Gebura's suppression reward is... It increases the amount of ego that you can extract by 1. Meaning you can have a second fucking set of every Aleph gear in the game.
Oh, oh my god, I didn't even register that
It's 2 of 2, it's 2 of 2. WoWs are, instead of this being 2 of 2, this is now 3 of 3.
Oh my fucking god, that's so good.
Every single set in the entire game, you get another set of.
That's so good.
Even the broken ones, yeah, no. Like, there's a few that I don't have because I just don't want to use them. Like, here. We can actually do this now. And then Hawkma's is the one I've already told you about. Hawkma increases all of your stat cap to 130 instead of 120, including Justice. Yeah. So that one's also really fucking good. But Gebura's a holy shit, dude.
Damn.
Also, this dude's wearing Paradise Lost, which is the White Knight gear. I don't have the White Knight weapon, just because fuck that. Hey, what's this one?
I love that you get all these benefits and all you have to do is fucking kick yourself in the fucking balls.
Here is pretty much every single ego in the game. Here, I need to unequip this real fast. Why is that? Don't worry about it. I can just tell you that. If you have that gear equipped, the Apocalypse Bird cannot spawn, so I need to unequip it, because we're going to be fighting him today.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's all the Aleph gear. There is one thing missing, which is White Knight's weapon, but who gives a shit? Also, apparently the Firebird. I also don't have a second Gold Rush because I also don't give a shit. Fuck short range, very short range weapons. They're not real. I just don't even equip the fucking thing. This is all of them. Here's your wows. This is all of them as well.
Yeah, wow.
You have enough wows to have every single person in your army be equipped with them. No one has anything that isn't WoW tier.
That's great.
You can also see I have like entire departments that are just decked out in fucking Aleph gear.
Yeah.
But here, I need to give her something fun. What's a fun weapon? Magic bullet? No, thanks. I'm good. I'd really rather not die. Here, you can have the sadness sword, and you can wear anything that doesn't. I usually try to focus on armor that doesn't have a weakness. Like this is slightly weak to black damage. I equip all the stuff that doesn't have a weakness, but knowing what's coming up, this will be fun. But fuck, what was I gonna say? There's something else I was gonna say, but I forgot. There's like Aleph gear or some shit. I'm drawing a blank.
I noticed that you didn't get the helmets for army.
No, I don't care. I don't have army in black in my facility. I can't get an ego gift of someone who's not in the facility.
Well, you have the gear.
Yeah, but you can memory repository to keep that. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. God, it's so fucking weird that you keep the gear but not the gift. That is a weird, like, restriction.
It's so that way you don't get, you can't break things. Like saying, oh, I would take Silent Orchestra, get his fucking ego gift that makes you absorb a white damage and then leave him. Now, you can't just do that. That's cheating. I think that's about it. Alright. Here's my turn. Now you guys get to see me play.
Watch him waste no time.
Pretty much. Oh, it's been a fucking hot minute. Alright, let's see here. How do I... Okay, I've forgotten the basic fucking controls, dude. It's great.
Look at that shiny rabbit button.
Shiny rabbit button? Oh yeah, I guess I could actually show you that. If you click this, the Rabbits team can be called once per day. The Rabbits team can be called to a maximum of 4 departments at once. A maximum of 32 Rabbits will be called. The facility must provide a percentage of its current energy in increments of 25% for each department designated. In which departments the Rabbits are called, the Rabbit team and its captain will assume all command, not the manager. The Rabbit team will automatically withdraw. So they attack every single living thing in a department that you call them to. They're just a murder unit. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. I sure love a fucking mercenary group that's like, oh, don't trust me. We do whatever you, like, tell us to. But then they go, but also if I see your fucking employees, I will literally on site.
Where the fuck are my birds? There's one of them. Piss him off. Aren't they like next to each other? Where's fucking Judgment Bird?
Why do you have to fight the birds though?
I want to show him off. I don't need to fight a Paco bird, but I just haven't shown him off yet, so I'm gonna show off the bird.
Okay.
I'm also gonna do it with...
Get how it works.
Yeah. I just need to break him out, that's all. Also, I don't actually need to shoot my clerks because I only have one member of Crag and it's Big Bird. But when a Paco bird is out, Big Bird is gone, so it just doesn't matter.
Hmm.
That works. Also, you can see the amount of energy I need to. It's kind of meaty. Yeah. I had to unequip the Twilight gear from Bong Bong. Oh, you also cannot get a second set of the Twilight gear. Whatever the fuck it is that Bong Bong has equipped, it's the stuff dropped by Paco Bird, if that wasn't fucking obvious. If you have even a single piece of it equipped, it'll make it so that bird can never spawn. As another reward for having done it once. Because you only need to do it once. If you do it once, you never have to worry about a Paco bird again. Piss him off.
I'm glad that this game has a precedence of being like, oh, something's difficult now, but it'll become easier as you keep playing because you just get used to it. But then there's the really hard shit. But don't worry, you just have to do it once.
That is the whole point of the game, really. Once you do a core suppression, you never have to do it again. Like, you can rewind time and just be fine. Like, that challenge is done with and over with.
It's just about rewinding and restarting the game until you finally crack it.
Yeah. Hail damage. Hail damage. Fucking Paco Bird.
Damn, that is a lot of people.
This is fully maxed out 5 of every single department in the game.
And the frames on that.
Probably just the screen share.
Yeah.
It's probably taxing my internet too, to be fair, to be streaming and screen sharing at the same time. Alright, he's out. Also, you didn't get to see it, but if you look in the background here, it was also more clear in Hakuma's dialogue. This big circle right here, That's the same. Oh, there he is. That's the same thing that White Knight was using as his clock. He has the White Knight's clock way in the background. Because it's right here. Get him the fuck out of the way. It's gonna take a fucking while, because Big Bird will attack whatever clerk happens to walk in front of him. I don't need to shoot them, but... Fuck, dude, they're gonna make this take forever otherwise. These are effectively speed up bullets.
Oh, music's normal now.
Yep. No more cause for concern. It's all good. And Bullet can attest, at least for the bits that he's seen, I fucking fought a Paco Bird like 15 fucking times. Like, it's great. I fight him a shitload, just because... Well, once you get it, you get it. He's free as fuck once you're there.
Kill the eggs. Then kill the bird.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, no. So, I'm not gonna go down to the specifics of him until we're, like, all done, so just take notes, but remember that I can't pause during all this, so once we get going, I'm gonna have to shut up and focus, because the start is the hardest part. Oh, fuck, wait a minute. Oh, shit, I forgot about this. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Oh, that's really fucking obnoxious. Red, white. Okay, white can stay. You. Oh, I did forget about something. Who matters? You matter. You matter. Fuck. Anyone else matter? See, this is actually what... you matter, technically. This is one of the most threatening abnormalities in the game, the Dreaming Current. This is the dude who's talking about fucking purple grape candy. He was that description. Not because he's a threat, but because the amount of particle effects this dude summoned will nearly crash your game. You'll be brought down to genuinely 1 frame every, like, 2 fucking minutes. It's great.
Great.
Much better. Alright. Here we go. Time to shut up. Oh, the lag. Yeah, there it is. Of course he's right here. Fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. No, 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 no. Fucking loser, get out of there. Stop being hypnotized, you bastard. Yeah, he has a hypnosis thing, don't worry about it. That's global pale damage you just did. Don't worry about that either. Making the screen shake. I also cannot speed up time, so in case you're wondering what that's about. And I'm trying to be all zoomed out so I can keep an eye on the entire facility.
I'm just letting you focus right now.
Yeah. I'm just trying to leave a running commentary of what the fuck actually is going on. Okay, he's fine down there. None of the important ones are melting down. Yeah, he can invoke meltdowns too. See, there's a meltdown. And it was the exact ones I brought people back there to deal with. Censored and the Dreaming Current are the ones that I cannot let have issues. Okay, and the head that always gazed upon the cosmos was lowered. And all of a sudden, I can now pause the game.
Wait, okay, sorry, say that again?
The gaze that once, like, pointed towards the heavens was now lowered, was the description that just showed up.
So there was an egg that you killed?
I killed an egg, and now that it was specifically long arm. I've killed the long arm leg, and now that I've killed it,
you can pause.
Yes.
Wow, okay. That is wonderful, actually.
Each egg contains a power. This egg lets him, each of them respond to a corresponding attack this dude can do. One of his attack is global pale damage. I destroyed that. One of his attack, all of his other attacks just don't matter because if you're in a room with him, you will die. So don't worry about it. Big Eye has a hypnosis effect where randomly on occasion he will charm like 5 units of your agents in your facility, and they will, without your control, walk all the way back to him. They will walk into his room and try to attack him. Now that I'm paused, I can like play the game. Letting everyone get their walking out of the way.
Knowing that it's just one egg keeping the time from being fucking weird, I feel more confident now.
Yeah. Of aspiration, you melt down, that's free. Bloodbath can melt down, that's free. Who are you? Okay, good. He went to the other room. So, the long arm egg was immune to pale damage. This one is immune to black damage, and in fact, like, absorbs. And this one is immune to red damage. So, I find Big Eye more threatening because he's the one who can hypnotize, so we focus him first. So we grab everyone that's not currently, like, indisposed right now. You do red damage, we'll put you away. Currently working. You're currently working. Okay, so then I'll just send everyone to go. Everyone who doesn't deal black damage will go to this guy. I also do as best I can to split up damage types. I like to have each department having at least one of every damage type if I can help it. Makes it so that every department can handle every issue for the most part.
That makes sense.
So now that I have of those ordered, all the black dudes can now come fight this egg. They're not going to kill it as fast as the other ones, but they can at least get damage from it instead of just standing idle. And let me tell you, the global fucking meltdown thing is the one thing about this fight that could be kind of fucked. Because I have no way of knowing what he's going to make, like, meltdown, you know what I mean? And Apocalypse Bird can only, like, the eggs themselves cannot, like, defend themselves, so you just need to keep an eye on where the bird is and where... Fuck, that's Yang. Okay, which one are you? Lucy, come interact with Yang. Or Pussy, right? Yeah, you're Pussy. Pussy. Where the fuck is... Oh, God, he was blessed by the fucking night. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be really fucking annoying. Maybe Jake can make it, maybe not. I kind of forgot that the knight did that. I might have actually just fucked this. You're about to see the dragon come through. When Yin and Yang meet. Maybe. You are black damage. You get up. No longer actually do. Oh, you have to stay down there. Okay. Someone who's in the command team. You know what? Or control team. Oh, people got hypnotized. I'm gonna send Bong Bong, because Bong Bong is my fastest unit, because she's the captain of the control team. You can see people are walking away. Those are the people that are hypnotized. Small bird's mouth that could devour anything was shut. Each time, and Big Bird's far-seeing eyes were blinded. Boom. Done. Apocalypse Bird over. The bird began to prowl the forest, but there was nothing. There were no creatures, no sun and moon, and no beasts. All that was left was a bird in the black forest. Boom. Apocalypse Bird, done.
Oh, you just have to kill the eggs?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Oh, wow, okay. It's easier than I thought.
That's what. Speed up time, and hopefully Bong Bong can make it here in time, because this is a problem.
Like, yeah, it's not
Bong Bong
easy,
is so fucking fast, though. Holy shit. Captain of the... This is Malkuth's department's bonus. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bong Bong, no! It didn't matter. Never punished.
Well, okay then.
So, what do you get for killing the Apocalypse Bird? You get the Apocalypse Bird weapon, you get the Apocalypse Bird armor, and you get the Apocalypse Bird ego gift. But not only do you get the ego gift, you get the ego gift on every single currently alive member in the facility. You see this black wing with the eyeballs? That is the ego gift from the Apoco Bird. You want to know what that does? +7 to every single stat in the game. It is the best ego gift in the game. And it is on every single member of my facility. God, it's... Oh! Oh, it's so good. The twilight was endured, and now we face towards dawn, as the birds twittering in the forest finally stopped. And there we be. And now we just work with high-value shit right now. Normally I spend all my time, like, grinding, but I don't actually... I guess I probably have a few units that aren't, like, actually maxed out. I wasn't, like, entirely perfect. I'm gonna just do, like, a quick skim to see if anyone doesn't... So, like, you need, like... He needs... Oh. Fuck. He needs insight, whoever the fuck that was. Oh yeah, the record team needs some insight. Do I have any more wows that I can do insight with off the top of my head? Can you do insight work? Oh, fuck yeah, you can. Here you go. Might as well. There's stats to be gained, still. I guess I could keep grinding out these fucking glasses on people, but it doesn't really matter. You need that. You need HP. Miho needs HP, yeah. Stop, calm down, child. I will not interact with you, for you are full of sin. Also, the best part about having done every single core suppression, you want to know what just doesn't happen anymore? Fucking meltdowns. Yeah, like, this is 0. They just can't happen anymore. It's great. I love it. Good timeline that we live in. Wait for you to get healed the fuck back up, Forensic. I could have the fucking information team captain work with... You the captain? You're the captain. I don't know why it sometimes goes to the second place, but... fucking 100... Almost 160 temperance. Ugh! What dick. Go. Here you go. Here you go. It's kind of just getting energy at this point. Yeah, it's gotta grind it out. After today, things start getting interesting. This is day 45. This is our last normal day. I wanted to show off a Paco bird, and by God, I did.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Black Forest?
It do be like that, yeah. I think all the people on this side of it, like, fucking... Why are you, like, fucked up, Solon? What did you do? Oh yeah, you can see, watch his HP. You can see he's getting small ticks and the occasional, like, big tick. Like, 2, you see there's 7, but he's regenerating sanity from the, Galaxy Child's ego gift. See, there's 2 sanity, 2 sanity, big jump, because that's the regenerator healing him, but he's getting a constant stream of, like, 1s and 2s. It's so nice. It gets all of your units back into fighting shape so much faster. Good shit. And I have your fabled, your precious Knight of Despair. She is in fact very good.
There's the wolf.
The wolf's also great. I don't have very many Aleph, but that's just because I don't take almost any of them. They're just not worth it. Like, I had to take them down.
Their gear.
Yeah. I had to take them down here. It was very annoying. Okay. Using the power of mulligans and fucking RNG resets, I did what I could. Alright, just start churning out some work. Who's free? There's a lot of things that will just never work. Oh, I used to grind the shit out of Schadenfreude. Queen Bee, no. Dreaming Current's decently free. Oh shit, I forgot to put someone in Punishing Bird's room, damn it. Go Bong Bong. Get him, cut him off at the pass. Yeah. Rudolta? That's Rudolta, yeah. Just get it done. Get her done. Hey, wanna know how you handle clowns like a real man? Done. And the only one that took a while was fucking Control Team. And Hawk, which just since they're far away. And we got a Red Noon. That's free. He's also footy. Way harder to commentate when you're the one playing the game.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how that happened. Isn't that strange? It's very weird.
Yeah.
Very strange how that all works out.
Some pussy shit from the other commentator.
I know, right? You know, I'm feeling
Can't
very.
wait for them to
I'm feeling very.
do that again.
I'm feeling very attacked right now. I'll have you know. This is becoming a hostile work environment.
Perfect. This is exactly the kind of environment we need at Lobotomy Corporation.
There's a lot of hostilities in Lobotomy Corporation, man. It's just how it do. It's
part of the job description.
It's how them bitches operate.
We'd like to find someone that can be very tolerable towards hostile and very deadly situations.
Fuck yeah.
Trust in us that we trust in you.
You know what? I'll work with fucking Funeral of Dead Butterflies. You know, he's a good man. We'll work with him. So how to deal with Clown Scorpion? You just have every single one of your units be a fucking jacked up fuckmonger, and then you just kill him with one department. Okay, he's too far away from you. You don't get to deal with it. They get to deal with it. They get to cut him off in the pass. There you go. Then you just deal with wherever the fuck the little clownlets go. Simple as. Punishing bird broke out. Oh, shit. I'll work with Forsaken Murder. Yeah, I'll work with fucking All-Around Helper, that dude we haven't even seen yet. I'll work with Scourge Girl. Yeah, sure. I'll work with Bloodbath.
Work, 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 work.
Hey, let's look at this new abnormality you guys have never seen before. Look at him. Isn't he a little man? Look at him. He's an MS Paint looking little fucking shitlord.
He's a Reddit.
He's a Reddit. He really is, isn't he? He's a Reddit.
Just singular.
He's one Redditor. Which is very accurate because it makes you want to think that it's here to help, but unfortunately helping also involves with killing you.
Motherfucker, and when have you ever looked at Reddit and gone, damn, they do be helping right now?
They do be helping right now. Yeah, that's very accurate though, because they're not at all.
Thanks for your input, but I sure didn't ask.
Damn. That's a whole lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading
I can't read. Why is it that Sonic is the fucking character to be like, damn, shitpost much?
He's just got that energy to him, my guy. Why is it Shadow the dude who's made the meme of saying nice cock? You know, very good question.
Why is Shadow always the guy breaking the fucking barriers of social norms?
Damn, nice cock. Here, Pote.
Sonic. It's pronounced GIF.
Gotta get to work. Gotta get to work.
Shadow, the original creator, said it was pronounced GIF.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a great meme.
Oh, we're almost there to refresh you. Let's give me the energy.
He's charging his fucking ball, guys.
I did it. And now we pause the game because I'm gonna go piss.
Again?
Wow. This is the first time I've pissed. I'm not even.
Bruh, again pissing. Fuck.
I'm pissing. I'm gonna be right back. I haven't pissed
literally
yet.
Off making piss.
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
What a fucking cringe lord.
Lore, 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 lore. Lore. Are you ready? Y'all ready for this?
Management report!
Yeah, dude, great. Hang. Didn't even get these fuckers to have actual, like, new threshold, you bastard. Someone got a work speed up. Wow.
Wow.
Here we go. Here's where the game begins. Free and free.
Why did you pick 2? What the what?
Long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. Finally met her to take it such a long detour. Sent you a letter one day. That old strange letter that had the same name for sender and recipient. It told you that we'd meet soon. Why do you hesitate? Please, come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you feel that this place is a bit more serene than you remember, so to say. There are many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind must be what makes this place so void. We weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess of our organized room. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Sadly, our hearts couldn't bear to recreate such a moment. I'm sure that now you know. This space changes to the rhythm of your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest subconsciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was possible? We needed multiple extractions until we finally solidified amorphous images into something tangible. We repeated it so many times until the memories were blurred and emotions were dulled, to a point where even the original sin was forgotten. As there truly were countless repeats. It must have been roughly 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in the cycle for a length of 10,000 years. This eternity is fascinating. Humans are given only one life to live. Future comes to us like the relentless waves of the sea. We cannot go against them. We are merely pushed back. Time-Track's technology could only reverse time in a limited area. This tech was used for trivial things such as granting an infinite moment to the death of a condemned man, or to show those whose days are numbered their happiest moments. However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested in them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time-Track's second invention came to life. If time could be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky that seemed unreachable. Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature cost us a lot. Although we could rewind time infinitely, it always left some form of distortion. Perhaps because this technology still has not been perfected. No man could keep their sanity intact in this place. But here you are. You've reached this point, even though you limped and groveled along the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if not for Angela, but it is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Please, let your body and mind rest, if just for a brief moment. You must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely brutal. Us, we who you will meet again will also be brutal. They will not let you pass as simply as I do. If by any chance you think you're not ready yet, it is okay to go back to the first act. If you've made it here once after such a long and hard time, you will surely come here again, no matter how long it takes.
We literally have all the time in the world. There's no need to hurry. Just keep in mind that the situation will be much different if you move forward from here. You'll be given harsh trials and fated, saturated questions we could not answer. I'm sure you already know this. You can reverse time, but you cannot reverse a tale. Yeah, it takes a while to load, I'm sorry. So, I'm not sure if it was you or Scion who guessed that, but, yeah, say hello to the final Sephiroth. The Sephiroth of Keter. Proving one's self. Suppress the midnight of white and meet the energy quota. This is why I saved all my lob, because it's not feasible to train up lots of people to be up to these standards. So to be able to immediately hire someone from the RIP to be adequate for my facility is expensive. Who do you want to make, Forz?
For this final moment,
Bong
I
Bong
want to
2.
make Sanchez.
Do you remember who Sanchez looks like?
Sanchez is an idea, not a reality.
Sanchez gets gross-ass bowl hair.
Sanchez gets double ponytail. That's what Sanchez gets.
You don't get to fucking decide, Sanchez. Here you go, double ponytail. There you go.
Well, okay, I mean, that is technically... And it's like pigtails.
What's the grossest hair color I can make? There you go. Great.
Sure.
Gross.
And they're now Gregory. Well, I guess his name will change.
His name is Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez. Second person would be... Second person would be...
Perfect. Sanchez. Acquired. Alright.
Alright, second person is Biope.
I know I had green hair of some capacity. It was like dark green.
It was like your green. Just the green that I associate with you.
Which is a dark green.
Yeah. And then you can just customize it however you want, because it's Biope. And the third person is Leg.
I don't remember exactly what I had going on, but it was something close.
I just gave you basic hair, like the most basic
Holy
rough
shit,
hair.
dude.
God damn,
Damn.
somebody didn't trim their back.
This looks like a fucking layering issue. Someone just fucked up.
God. Somebody went Super Saiyan 3 too early.
The absolute most perfect. Fantastic. And
Leg.
God, this costs so fuck. It's 80 lob to hire a perfect unit. Fuck.
You have so much love.
I had 600, yeah, but it's so expensive. How do I make like orange? I don't know. I feel like Leg would go orange.
Leg is also green, but like lighter green.
Too many greens.
Well, this is the green squad.
Green squad, alright. Oh shit, there we go. That's like neon green. That'll work. And, then, yeah. No. The fucking... None of these look good. Where to get rid of it? Just have the front. There you go. You can't have eyes that give eyebrows, but then also have eyebrows that I can't get rid of.
Bio 2023.
I've made Leg an anime girl. This is the fucking transfer student. Perfect. Sure, good enough. Congratulations, Leg. Green squad. Everyone's gross. Everyone in this department is gross.
Hey, you made them.
This is perfect. Honestly, optimal distribution of gross. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I haven't looked at it yet. Only equipable if an employee has fortitude, prudence, temperance, and justice above 110. Inflicts all 4 damage types. If an employee wears this equipment, the apocalypse... So this is 12 to 18 of all 4 at the same time. It's 12 red, then 12 black, then 12 white, then 12 pale. So instead of it being 12, it's like fucking 48. This is the best offensive weapon. The White Knight is the best defense, this is the best offense. Because the lower the HP of the employee of the corresponding weapon, the greater the damage all enemies in the same room... The greater the damage. All enemies in the same room receive black damage every 5 seconds. It's global. It's just pulsing damage radiating out of this armor. The effect of equipping all ego parts of the Apocalypse Bird, so the weapon, the armor, and the ego gift. The damage type of the special ability is expanded to all of them. So not only does the weapon do all 4 damage types, every 5 seconds there's a pulse of damage of all 4 damage types.
Damn.
If an employee wears the Apocalypse Bird, this is the best weapon in the game. And as you can see, it's got great defensive stats, but it's not like Paradise Lost, which is literally just better defensively. But this is the endgame Bong Bong. Truly a heinous beast. With almost 160 S.
That's a lot of eyes.
That's a lot of fucking eyeballs. A lot of HP balls, too. Unfortunately, these fuckers don't get any ego, but what can you do? Gross. What do you want Sanchez to have equipped, actually? Which WoW gear do you want? I'll equip whoever you're taking from to someone else. What do you want Sanchez to be wearing? This is the you.
Oh, I have to take it from someone else? Okay.
You wear whatever you want. It doesn't have to be for someone else. Just whatever you want him to be wearing. Gold Rush 4.
2 Faint Aroma.
Nice. And what weapon do you want?
What does the Spore do? Why is that not equipped?
I just didn't have it equipped. That's simply it.
Well, there you go, Spore.
Left. 25% chance to make the target more vulnerable to white damage. That's actually super useful. I just didn't have it equipped. That's all. Heaven, no special effects. League. Oh, 25%. You know, I'll actually equip me with Spore, too. That's just useful. Take more white damage? Sure. A fucking gross-ass Super Saiyan. Who do I want to wear? I'll wear the armor that will make me explode. Lag, are you still here? What do you want to wear? What do you want your anime girl to wear? If he doesn't pick, I'll go...
If he doesn't pick, it's clearly Discord.
Oh, yeah. I was actually thinking that. It does look very cool. It's a good weapon.
Discord, I'm coming up.
Black type shield on every employee in there. Ooh. Hey, no, you're not lagged. You don't get, you know what, fine. The next unit we'll make will be Bullet, and we'll give him Black Swan. And then I'll do this because it gives a black type shield on every employee in the area before making special attack. Sure. I'll make everyone in this area give some kind of a fucking buff or debuff, which I didn't know existed. Can it be Boosie? No, you're not. You're not, I'm not naming you that. You're getting your gross-ass green hair, and you're gonna like it.
Everybody's got green hair.
Core suppression time. Oh, you didn't think this was then also a core suppression, because it is.
It's just the main office of Lobotomy Corporation.
There's no clerks here either. This is also a fucking void. Whereas this is like a functional hallway. You notice the floor is missing? Because this place is meant to be built off like memories and this like non-corporeal. That's why this hallway just like doesn't exist. This place is all fucked up and not like intended. This is not intended by God or Jesus. Well, because I actually need to get a threshold, that's all I need to hit. Here, I'm gonna do that down here. Time to start grinding some ego gear, if you'll excuse me.
Time to turn down the music.
Weak. The amount of energy I get doesn't really matter, so I'll just do this. The facility grows. It's a big, like, look how small Malkuth's is compared to this fucking gargantuan behemoth of a fucking office.
Yeah, it's the office of a giant, that's for sure.
Fuck, dude. Big man. Damn right I'm gonna be grinding some fucking ego gifts on these shitters. If I can get an ego gift, I'm getting an ego gift, damn it. They're not even perfect. Even though I bought them to EX, they actually don't go all the way to 150 or 130 in a stat. That's neat. And because this game is just a sadistic little bastard, yes, this department will now start melting down. Fucker. Oh, no, it just breaks it. Okay, so everything can melt down. Oh, fuck, giant tree sap. Here's this thing's lore. Subjects who consume the giant tree sap instantly recover physically, and furthermore, they will continue to heal over time. Certain subjects who consume giant tree sap will be found to suffer a side effect. Those who endured the side effect exploded and died within 20 to 30 seconds after consuming the giant tree sap. The entire section then suffered white damage. Experiments confirm that there's a positive relationship between the frequency of consumption of giant tree sap and the probability of exploding. So we just don't drink that. You just don't click that. It fully heals you, but there is a small chance you just instantly die.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, don't click that button. Hey, what's this? You know how... Hey, Forrest, what's that coming up?
That's white. The forbidden color.
White boy.
It's actually, the angel.
Of course.
It's coming.
Jesus.
It's
it's
the
coming, alright.
White Knight or whatever.
God, Sanchez is just like, fuck. Oh God, Sanchez is having a bad day. Just a little bit of ego gift grinding, you know, as a treat. And I'm gonna have to read fast when this fucking dawn comes. Yeah, if we're gonna be fighting a new ordeal, we're grouping everybody the fuck up. Everybody from everywhere, group up. Gotta wait for the burp to feed her through, but other than that. Hey look, well, cheers. Well, cheers.
Well, shit.
Shit.
Oh, hell. It's about damn time.
Are you ready for a new ordeal after all this time for us? You thought it was the fucking Indigo Noon that'd be the only one. Nuh-uh-uh. White Dawn. It is a request. For meaningless errands to exploitation, contract killing, they'll do whatever you ask as long as you're willing to pay, I think is what they said. Something along those lines. From contract killing to assassinations to shit like that. The Black Fixer. It's immune to black damage and resists everything else. So... I don't see anything else to fucking wandering about the facility. So if it's immune to everything but black, we'll just send it's immune to black, so we'll just send fucking everybody at him. What is his mechanic? We're gonna find out.
Probably an instant kill if it's Lancet Hammer.
Got a nice hammer. I like that hammer. It's nice.
Reminds me of a certain hammer from a different game.
More hammer. 40k.
You got me.
Yep. Look at him go. Why has it got like a hook on the back? What do you need with that? No. No. And all of a sudden, the fucking squadron. And dead. They work in opposites and get some wings. They task convert all things to something truly sublime. And when in the department that he died, he has made every single, except for Big Bird for some reason, in the department in which he died, all of them are now suffering from a meltdown.
Well.
Except for Big Bird. I don't really know why Big Bird isn't.
Big Bird doesn't want to deal with this.
Yeah. Fair enough. Me neither, Big Bird. Hey, I got the fucking necklace. Good shit. Alright, back to it. Because we're doing another meltdown. I'm just gonna keep the... Oh, I didn't want that, but thank you. I don't want the pipe, but thank you for your generous offer, sir.
You kid. Looks like you're gonna be in a hell of a lot of trouble. Take this. But sir, I was literally born yesterday.
Shit. Alright, nearly about time. Time for our noon of white. So yeah, that is the black fixer's main shtick. Is that he does a lot of damage, he's immune to black, yada yada. He's got some shtick, but when he dies, he triggers a meltdown in the facility that he was in, etc., etc.
A black fixer indeed. Didn't fix shit.
Alright, off we go to check out our next big set of deets. They search constantly for the backers of the wings, the inventions of the backstreet. That's it's too fast. This is the red fixer, immune to red damage. We have down here the white fixer. We'll do red first because red's closer. So he's immune to everything that isn't red damage. All right. Or he's immune to red. I keep saying that.
Is he immune to red though?
Yeah. Fuck 'em up, boys. And on his death, here is a big fucking death laser. Yes, that does a shitload of red damage. Why do you ask? This bitch is also really fucking annoying. This is the one you gotta watch out for. She's immune to everything but white. She's immune to white and takes damage from everything. She is the most annoying one, probably. As we will soon see. If there was any time that would have gotten you killed, it would be this bitch, as you will find out very shortly. She's like, what? She's Jesus.
She's an angel.
Here they come. Oh, they're coming. Give it some time. Fuck him up, random clerk.
Get him, ass. Oh. I sure love when I'm just like, I'll deal with this problem, and then the manager shoots me in the face and says no.
Keep being slow. There we go.
Just minding your own business. Oh.
When she's like this, she takes no damage and instead reflects 100% of the damage taken. So if I hadn't paused the game the moment that I did, half of my facility would have just exploded themselves. Now that she's almost done, we can come back in, and she'll keep spamming this at HP thresholds. There it is. Once you hear that twinkling, you need to immediately get out of the room.
Heard a final gunshot.
The clerk just accidentally blew himself the fuck up. Oh, now she's attacking. But because she was attacking, she couldn't get a third reflect off. So now we run the fuck away from her corpse. Oh, why did you guys path that way? They've always done their... Oh, fuck. And then she explodes into a massive mist of white damage. Ugh. Oh, but there we go. Okay. Everyone return back to your respective apartments. Yeah, I need, so this whole day's entire gimmick is almost identical to Tiferet. I need to get to Meltdown 10 and actually deal with the Midnight of White. I can't just skip past it like you can with Tiferet. You have to handle the Midnight of White.
Damn.
Punching Bird broke out. Oh yeah, there's a core suppression, so you don't actually get notifications when people die or when things break out. Very cool. No one's died, though, so... As you can see, when your original cap of the game was 100, having almost 170 HP on your whole ass department, and this guy does actually have it. Oh, they're in the same team, they don't count. It's fucking huge. So many things in this game are like basing their damage numbers on you having 100 HP. The amount of shit you can survive is so funny. What melted down? Well, cheers, you betrayed me!
Not surprised.
Got the necklace, very cool. Even though I'm only working with Tets and Zanes, it doesn't matter when I have so much time to pass. Cool down. Get everyone back and all healthied up. Meltdown. Oh. The Warm-Hearted Woodsman. And now another abnormality we haven't seen before. I'm gonna have to just let this wind through. Because, when the clip-off work result was bad, the clip-off counter lowered. An employee with a temperance of 3 or higher completed their work, the clip-off counter lowered, aka nothing in my facility can work with him. When an employee enters the unit while the container is at 0, they will immediately die. So... yeah, you just can't work with him. But the best part is that he's one of those abnormalities that can't actually break out until you interact with him. So yeah, his clip-off counter is at 0, but you know what only happens when the clip-off counter is at 0? It just means I can't enter him. But you know what I wasn't gonna do? Enter him anyway. Fuck this guy. He's free as fuck, because you just ignore him. Loser! I want to see it happen. You're gonna watch his motherfucker sit here and he gets to wait. Loser! Oh shit! Sorry, fucker. What are you, stupid? I'm not going in there. I'm already down with all the necklaces. God damn. Okay. Let me just get work done.
Alright, we almost have a Dusk of White. White. Same deal, the moment we get this Dusk of White, everybody's gonna group up. Also, if you haven't been able to tell, the Woodsman and, like, the Scarecrow, those are all meant to be, like, based on the Wizard of Oz. Like, this is meant to be the Tin Man, whatever the fuck he is. This is the Tin Man. The Scarecrow is the Scarecrow. They had a couple more in mind, but they never got added to the game. Like, they had one for the Cowardly Lion and all that, but we never got to see him in this game. Oh, well. That's another one, just the same thing with the Servant of Wrath and the fucking Magical Girls. There was some ideas that they just never got put into the game. They just didn't get finished. And in fact, there was actually some abnormalities that were cut from the game. There was a, one that was called Nosferatu. He was like a thirsty vampire dude. And his whole shtick was that he was super thirsty all the time, but he's a vampire. That's not good. Don't worry about it. Alright. Chuck one of these dudes in here because they're the least relevant right now. Unfortunately, Sanchez is the least relevant because his attack speed is the lowest. And he is one of the weapons I don't need. Alright, Dusk of White. The Colossal Tower of Light that was titled The Library. Only natural fixers be drawn to such something. I couldn't read it. Hey, guess what? The white fixer is back. The black fixer is back. The red fixer is here. But not only do you get the 3 previous fixers, you get a new one. The pale fixer. Oh, Jesus. So you have to deal with black first, just because he will start causing meltdowns. Pale will come next. And then we'll have to move on from, and we'll have to assess then. White will come after that, I feel. Pale is going to be a problem, though. Pale is one of the few ones that might just, like, randomly get your ass killed, as you'll find out here in a second. Pale is very fucking volatile, who I will demonstrate shortly. But you gotta get black first, because he triggers meltdowns. And if you don't, like, acknowledge him... Hello! Welcome to Endgame Bullshit!
Welcome.
And black fixer down. And he triggers a meltdown. Okay, there it is. So, old lady we can ignore. She's actually already at clip of counter 0. Helper is fine. Mirror is fine. Helper will break out, but he doesn't matter. But Wolf will need to manage. Wolf will be a problem. So we'll send in you. The rest of the 3 we can just ignore. Helper is the only one who will actually, like, do anything. Now, literally everyone, just go try to kick the shit out of this guy. Well, I'm not gonna make it there in time, though, where he does his thing. But we'll see. Actually, wait, I can do this. That's right. Rip up an elevator. So you know how I told you that bullets have infinite piercing? Yeah, so what you can actually do is this. Oh, you're back. Get everyone in an elevator shaft.
Oh, I've been in it all the time, I just wasn't saying much.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. Remember how I told you that,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bullets have infinite piercing? You can get everyone on an elevator shaft, and now every single member of my facility has a pale shield. Guys, go fuck up the pale boy. Come on. But he's with his friend. Damn it. He and the red are currently fucking hanging around right now. Oh, there's red. We'll ignore him right now. Just run past red. Don't acknowledge him. Red is not our priority right. Oh, fuck. They're not meant to be grouped up like this. Okay, everyone leave. This is dangerous. But you two fucking stop doing pale damage, please.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, he's teleporting. Oh shit. Into a main room. There he is. So this is what I was telling you the Pale Fixer does. At some point, if you don't fight him for, I think it's like 30 seconds, a minute, he'll teleport to a random member of your facility and do a shitload of pale damage to them. Who is Biop fighting right now? No. 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 So you just did it, but luckily I had the Pale Shield, so there we go. Okay. You just have to hopefully burst him down, because you cannot fight him traditionally. See, like, Jake almost died. Like, he almost 100-0 one of my party members. And next we'll come over here. Oh, no, someone did die. Kimlek. Oh,
fuck.
Oops. That's the wrong button.
What did you just do? What did you just do?
Oh my god, I've never clicked the button on accident. I was clicking a random abnormality chamber to see who died, and I just so happened to randomly pick the fucking button. God damn it. Fuck.
Nice.
Shit.
Hey guys, welcome to Restarting the Day.
Aw, damn it. I was actually
thought you would never see it.
No, I was gonna be like, oh, I want to know who died, because death doesn't matter at this point. I just need to finish the game. People will die, that's fine. But I just wanted to know who died, because like I have enough lob to like resummon people, but fuck, man. Damn it. So I got a fucking message. Let me tab out of the fucking game, please. God, this thing is volatile and very annoying. Game, lag, game, computer, game, lag, game, no, go.
I think it's code for something.
Unfortunately, this game gets very unstable when you get super far into it and you have a lot of shit like this. Like when you have a lot of really high statted units with really good gear and you're doing a lot of damage, this game lags like a motherfucker. It's very annoying. Alright. Back in we go. Fuck, it's the same shit as before. Just do it again. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just fine.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live, yeah. So we know how to fight all the fixers. We actually saw the white fixer do something new because we let her be alone for long enough, but her whole shtick of being left alone for too long doesn't matter. I think if you leave the black dude alone for too long, he'll also trigger meltdowns, and I think red just shoots a laser beam. Red is the one red and white you can ignore. Black you need to solve, and pale you need to solve, whichever one's closer. Apparently pale should be my first threat because he did 100-0 someone via teleportation powers, which that's just bullshit. Bad game.
Bad game.
Almost done for us. That's the day we're gonna call it.
Oh, already?
It's been time's flying.
Wow, Jesus. It does fly when I'm not the one doing it.
I know, right? And it's also because we did watch like an hour and a half of cutscenes, to be fair. We watched a lot of cutscenes. Oh, I forget who gives it to you. Someone gives you pale bullets. I don't remember where. One of the rewards for, I think it's Chised. I think Chised gives you pale bullets. I might be wrong. That's where I have the pale shield from. I do not believe we've had those, but... Bob, you're yawning.
Okay. That's all that. Group everybody up. Luckily, the Pale Fixer can only spawn at dusk, even though since he is the biggest threat. He will get one of your boys killed, and there's nothing you can really do about it sometimes. But it's so far on in the game that it's fine. I have so much lob, I have so much preparation, it does not matter. Just get the job done. That's what matters. We only have 4 days to go. 1 death does not matter. I've gone this whole game perfect with no deaths on this save file. Quests, errands, as long as you pay them sufficiently. Killing whatever you wish so long as you pay them sufficiently. That's what it said.
I'm sure you'll go back and fucking do the save file again perfectly too, just to see.
It's fun. I just like I just like playing. I mean, I already have. Once you get to these final 5 days, I'm gonna tell you, I am not going to be able to do this with no deaths.
Okay.
Fuck them up, boys. Yeah, luckily this dude is the least effectual one. His whole laser beam shit just doesn't matter. It does a lot of red damage, and you think, oh man, that's scary. No, it doesn't matter.
Damn, the frames.
Yeah, no, like, see, the game gets so laggy when you get, like, this many people, and I start getting the really big damage numbers, he just dies. He just pops. That motherfucker was alive for, like, 2 frames.
Pop like a pimple. I'll be right back.
Have fun. We'll miss you, boys. I'll put the Hawkman Peanut back just because they're the most out of the way. Everyone else can get to wherever they need to from this department. From wherever they're standing right now. I don't need to keep moving everybody around. All willy-nilly like. Also, I can do it doesn't really matter too much for her, but Hard Aspiration is so fucking free. I would give it to Bong Bong, but I don't need it today. Porcupus. It's a 3 or lower, 3 or lower. Good, bad. Okay, he doesn't matter. I don't ever work with Porcupus. God, he traumatized me when I was new to this game. He was one of the first dudes that just absolutely shat on my dreams, and so I just don't like working with Porcupus. He stresses me out, man. Hey, I got the Beauty and the Beast helmet. Horn thing. It only gives like 2 HP. Like 2 HP, 2 SP, doesn't really matter. I'm just grinding out gifts. Gotta get the work done anyway. Might as well make some of that work be especially worth it. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky enough to get triple necklaces this time, considering I haven't even gotten one, but I'm trying. Come on, Sanchez, you can do it. Oh, more woodsman? Doesn't matter. Fuck yeah, buddy. Irrelevant. Yeah, my boy. My man.
Punching bird, no! There we go, okay. Maybe that'll calm him down. I don't want to have him running around while we're dealing with no fixers. Where's the drop rate for this fucking necklace? Yeah, 8%? Yeah, it's not happening, and I hate it. Get that bird out of here. Come on, bird, go away. You know you want him. God, sometimes he really has to take it out on you, doesn't he? Go away, bird. We're waiting on you. Does he need to do a specific amount of damage? Is that the thing? Because he's doing none. Oh, Jesus. I think that might be his gimmick. Is that he needs to be able to hurt whoever he's fucking... Whatever, man. Big bird, not real. I don't actually think birds are real, I'm gonna be honest. Has enough time passed? Are you happy yet? No. Armaments. Search for and artifacts and ruins. Yeah, whatever, man. Fucking shit, man. Loser. Where's the other one? White. Where's the other one? Is he in between rooms? Yeah, there he is. Oh no! Don't spawn so close together! Here, sure, you guys can beat the shit out of her. Why not? I'll let you do it. Then you want to get out of the big fucking death laser beam smoke and sadness. Fuck it, I'll multi-track direct this bitch. Taken Nest doesn't do anything. Skin Prophecy just creates energy because he's a tool. Alright, whatever. Everyone else is fine. These folk are doing more than adequate work, really. Okay. Good job, clerk. You got her. Yeah, you can kill her so fast she cannot get her next reflect up. It's very fun. Okay, let all of those meltdowns just peter through. There's Punishing Bird. I'm gonna let all of these wind down because I do not care.
Watch my energy deplete. Yeah, it's not as much energy as you'd think. With how the game hypes it up, you can just let flip-off meltdowns just happen. It's fine. Dusk, so I'm gonna need to focus this down. Nut up or shut up. Oh, my ego get fucking RNG this time has been awful. Got a pipe that I didn't even want. I got 3 necklaces. This time I only got one single little hairpin. Little bitty. Yeah, 10% drop rate. Yeah, My ass, I only got 1 of them. 8% drop chance. My ass.
Your ass is only 10%?
Only 10% of my ass.
Damn.
The rest of it you can't have. I haven't dropped it yet.
You haven't dropped it like it's hot yet?
No. Alright, everyone's all grouped up. Sure. Is there fucking plane outside? Oh, there is! Oh, that's what that noise is. Oh, neat. Annoying, but neat. Get the necklace. Get the necklace, Suggest! Suggest! Alright, fixers. Now that's supposed to be drawn to such a mystic place of life and death. That's black. Oh, thank God. Okay, Pale's up here. Alright. I think Pale also absorbs... Oh, he's just immune to Pale, so you can literally just drag everybody. Just go kill him. And then Black's right over there, which is good.
Actually, okay. Have we met all the characters now?
Pretty much, yeah. And then we have this mysterious... the department that he's in is the Keter.
I mean, I feel like I know who he is, just from...
Now, I wonder, he's referred to me as us, so, I really
yeah, and he also sort of looks like someone I know.
I don't know.
Sometimes when I go to the bathroom, I see this man. It's weird.
Alright, he's dead.
The man is dead? Well, shit, I guess we're not doing that anymore.
No, that's in the Pale Fixer. Anyone die? He does a lot of fucking damage. If you don't do black damage, get in there. Once you can get past Pale and Black, you should be fine. Red and White have a chance to fuck you over. Like I said, White's really annoying with the reflected damage, and Red's laser beam does do a lot of damage. It doesn't 100 to 0 you, but if you're injured, it can just snipe you from like across the map. Kind of annoying. Oh, I think he's making a meltdown happen. I think that's what that is. Yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't make a meltdown. He just breaks an abnormality out. Oh, okay. So yeah, no,
right,
you have to deal with him first then. Fucking A. So yeah, this dude broke out. Hey, watch out. Oh man, guys, watch out. Oh jeez. Oh god, watch out. And he's dead.
Jesus Christ, by the skin of my teeth.
And you just go over after them in order. White is the next most annoying one. We're gonna go for her first. Let those meltdowns take place. She's very slow going between rooms, it seems. There she is. There's the damage. Down here. Box going here, it's faster. Oh, there's the red laser beam. They found him. Okay, good. He stopped shooting it. Yeah, that could have caused the problem had I retreated too early and he just nuked us from across the fucking hallway. There he is. Like I said, that usually doesn't 100 to 0 you, but it'll do a lot of damage.
So much damage.
Ah, fuck. She got her third reflect off. I think they're triggered at 75, 25, and like 10 or some shit like that. That's like 50, 25, 10% of her remaining health. Some shit like that. And then, yeah, when she dies, she explodes into a puff of like white damage, so just get out of the room. This dude works a lot like the sweepers, where his whole shtick is he just does a lot of damage. But luckily red is pretty much the most irrelevant damage type in the game, because a lot of things resist red, so it's not too bad. It's also why I fluff up my HP so much. There he be, goddamn, look at him. Slow your ass down. Slow your roll there, gamer. It's annoying when he walks into hallways, too, because his laser beam is a straight line. Oh, we found him. And you can just throw on, like, a red shield. Boom. What hunters, whether the library rubs to the pale librarian? I don't know. I didn't hear what the fuck he said.
Runa. Ruina? I barely know her.
Ow. Fuck you, laser beam. Anyone died? I don't think. Oh, Big Bird broke out. Oh, fucking Crag. Ugh.
Ree,
yeah. Because Big Bird can instantly kill, I don't ever fuck with him unless he, like, comes towards me, pretty much. You just have to wait for him to, like, walk towards a more, like, reasonable area. And he'll stop hypnotizing these random-ass clerks. Get him when he's just about to leave the room, and then you dogpile onto him, so you have the most amount of time where you're not under his influence of hypnotism. Dead. That's the strat. Alright, now we just have the, white noon to get, or white midnight to get through, and we're all done. Also, you can notice the game's starting to get a little bit choppier as we're going on, because the game is still trying to process all the corpses and deaths the game's had to incur.
It gets really annoying because there are some times in the game where it can get so laggy the game is just unplayable. It's so fucking obnoxious. This day is such a big deal. You get second warning for the whole day. Aren't you special? Ode and Porcupus, free. Not a single fucking necklace. 8% drop chance. I hear you fucking touching your plate. Stop that. Do not gently caress your plate with a loving affection. I get fucked. So, I've given... You knock that shit off right now.
Sorry, I was just trying to finish. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? You've ruined my train of thought. I got a necklace. Nice. Shit, what was I gonna say? Fuck. So, I've explained the whole shtick with all of the abnormalities up to this point. Or the ordeals up to this point. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to fight this next one. This is one of the few points of the game where I'm kind of flying a little blind. And that's for one simple reason.
Jeez.
The work done. Okay. I got the necklace, the second necklace on the first try. I better not fuck up this attempt.
Better not.
Got 2 necklaces. Come on now. The claw. Known to manipulate the secrets of the world? Something about that? Oh, he's all the fucking way down here. God damn it.
See this fucker.
The claw.
Oh, whoa.
No, he's hot.
Oh no, he's fucking hot and he's cold. He's...
So I don't really know how to fight him properly, because I just kind of just dong the shit out of him. Like, I just saw that he did red damage somewhere. I'm not sure how much damage I took, but I'm just gonna fire some healing bullets in there. Maybe it'll be helpful. I'm not really sure. Who's injured? No one, apparently.
Who's injured?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing right now, but he sure does take a lot of damage. And it's over. That was a fight. Easy.
Well, that was the midnight of all time.
I literally don't know what his mechanics are supposed to be.
Because you just beat the fuck out of it.
Okay, I do kind of know what he's meant to do. I've looked it up on the wiki, but I've never seen them firsthand. He can, like, teleport. He can do, like, a bunch of, like... He does like every damage type. He can teleport. He's super mobile. A bunch of shit. He can heal himself. A bunch of shit like that. And I'm just like, yeah. But he's dead though.
Man, that all sounds pretty cool. Too bad it did not happen.
So this is where the game starts. 46 easy. 46 cake. You just gotta deal with some midnight. There's some ordeals of white. It don't mean shit. Here's the real shit. Sing machine free. You can just ignore them. Oh fuck, I don't want either any of that. Lady facing the wall free. Fuck yeah. Oh, good shit.
Cracks in reality.
So you've decided to move forward, I see. Your body and mind are still incomplete, yet you limp forward. Must wonder where that confidence of yours comes from. Anyway, you must have some questions, no? One such question may be, who is this old man? He with such a familiar voice and face. You cannot face yourself. Think of me as a mirror of you. A shattered mirror, to be precise. Scattered to several shards. This old man is one of the pieces of that mirror. The name is Abel. Filled with rage and obstinacy, waiting to be miserably forgotten, as you can see. I, just like you, decided to proceed. Nothing changed, to my surprise. I had trouble sleeping, and the rare nights in which I could sleep were riddled with nightmares. We were the first humans, human, to find a way to access the well of humanity. It has existed since the beginning of time, but now it lies forgotten and denied. Today there are only few who can feel it. Just a handful of people, only faintly sensing its presence. But Carmen was completely sure of its existence, and tried to persuade us of it. If its existence were proven, that would mean we'd be able to reach the well. She believed that the cure to the world's disease was related to this well. Research was conducted, taken from where Carmen had left us. Was successful. We found a method to siphon from the primordial sea which had every possibility of humanity, past, present, and future. If everyone had a bucket of their own, they would be able to draw their own water from their individual well. It's fascinating. We even had an arrogant thoughts in secret. We thought we could rekindle the long-forgotten flame and the water of life. However, the path we walked was not different from that of Prometheus. What have we accomplished after all of this? We lost much more than we've gained, did we not? You haven't witnessed it. The way our old friend Benjamin met his demise. He was one of the few who could tolerate your ill-temperedness. Yet you did not care to witness his final moments. Fortunately, we have a recording of it, as with every little thing that has happened in this facility. Would you like to give it a listen? And in final truth, well, it's something you must learn. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. Feels like I'm building up a sandcastle for years, only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony, to deny the efforts of the past. I want to make things right, no matter the cost. Final truth is that you are about to begin the repetition of this infinite cycle, with your memories reset, oblivious to everything that has transpired. Leave with me before you can no longer undo what you've set in motion. That's what you wanted to say. I'm sorry that we have to meet again like this. It did not take very long to find out where you were hiding. I thought I should have given you some time to say goodbye, since this will be the last chance you have to say such a thing to the one you look up to. Angela. Feel as though I become the tragic damsel in distress of a play whenever you speak my name. It may sound like an excuse, but please know this. I am not doing this out of personal feelings or malice. My every action is set by his first order. The absolute order that dictates us not to deviate from the script. Are you really okay with going through with this? I know you well, and not just because I'm one of the people who created you. I know you're different from the other machines. There is another fact I knew from the start. That you're too valuable to be hiding in such a shabby corner like this.
Our conversation is being recorded, and furthermore, I have no obligation whatsoever to answer your questions. Don't be afraid, Benjamin. Everyone you've missed and long to see again is waiting for you. You shall be with them forever, because you are the last actor, the one who will lead this play to its finale.
No. Benjamin hid here quite a long time ago. When the TT2 protocol activated, a brief moment became an eternity and overwhelmed him. I assume he tried to run away with me? With us? However, as you already know, he failed. Perhaps you feel no guilt for him. You gave him another life? Think whatever you wish. Find solace in your mind, or else you will not endure this place. The brain is one of the vital organs of the human body. Tens of billions of neurons stretched like the branches of trees and form a great forest. This forest, as long as the original exists, can be replanted. Those who perished were awoken in metal bodies. It was your plan, yet you couldn't do it alone. However, I've already seen the world ahead of you, the time you've yet to see. Nothing changes. Benjamin, your friends, the employees, their sacrifices were pointless. You've seen how they met their end. You realized how innocent, talented souls of young persons were trapped into machines by your hands, haven't you? We have failed them. The world has forgotten us. Who will pay for their sacrifices? Do you know what we've forgotten?
I wasn't perfect, manager. I was always biting off more than I could chew. I wasn't being realistic. At the same time, this is such a sad place. So I refused to think that I couldn't do something. But you saw me. You saw how this obsession and pressure to blindly move forward eventually ate me away. In the end, what was important was for me to stand with my own two legs, to be aware of where I am and where I should go next. Then it naturally rises up, the will inside me.
The will to stand up straight. Even if you stand upright, around you is nothing but despair. You may act noble, but you are sailing through the Dead Sea inside of you. Emotional thoughts only depressed us. It didn't help us in the slightest. We needed to become more rational, more cold-hearted. The rationality built upon falsehood crumbled me, you, and all of us. We've walked too far to tell such melancholic stories. We thought relying on emotion wouldn't help a thing. However, it became clear that to accept sadness was just as important. The false rationality we held and clung onto made our hearts rot. It is hard to accept at first. You'll feel like you'd crumble in. But it'll get better. I'm sure of it. The rationality to maintain discretion. It's too late to settle down our hearts, I'm afraid. Your mind is already empty and has lost any purpose to move forward. I can hear the murmurs of those I've lost in my ears whenever I shut my eyes. They batter me with the question, do you really think you'll become a better man? I couldn't say anything to refute what they were saying. Do you think you'll be any different?
You see, manager, you shouldn't look towards the past at times like this. I know my wrongdoings can't be forgiven, no matter what I do. I guess that's why I was so ahead of myself. But from now on, I won't be. I will become a better person if I continue. Let's live with such a hope in mind, shall we?
Hope to be a better person. But what good does all of this do you? How many times must I say this? You have nothing left. No matter how much you tried to control your emotions and calm your mind, you've already been losing your reason to live ever since Carmen has left us. Why are you so obsessed with a life that has no more meaning? Look at me. Look at how I'm continuing this pointless life, awaiting death.
Ask me for a reason to keep on living this life full of pain? I'd have to say, I don't have a good answer yet. You woke me up.
I guess my job to take care of whatever comes to me next. I chose to be a bit more fearless. And it took me a lot of courage to do so. And continue onwards with my life in spite of everything. Just live your life for once, man. Hell, even I made it this far. It makes you think you can't. Fearlessness to keep on living. We've been deliberating for a long time. None of the paths we've had thought to be the right answer were correct. How can I not let you pass when you answer our doubts with such confidence and clarity? You nameless one. To be nameless is a great blessing. A name is a stigma, a constant reminder that one walks the wrong path. The door you will face after leaving this office can be named a trial. It may also be referred to as an ordeal or an agony. You appear to possess the strength and will to overcome such adversity, however. That strength to choose a different path, a different future, different answer. I shall witness your strength. I hope you can finally prove yourself to this doubtful old man.
Can't you hear my voice anymore? Please, answer me.
Neat.
So, this is why this game has multiple endings. For each set of Sephiroth you complete, you can go one day further. If you had not finished the first 4, you could not get past that cutscene. You would not have an answer or the ability to refute the points that he was putting forward, and you would fail then and there. So, before we end off, I will show off the ending that we would have gained had we failed on our journey to this point. You know, once the game loads.
Actually, it's the game's time to die.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Fatigue and waiting. Reach a clip-off meltdown of 6. Interesting. But here. I need to... Still need to do this. So I need to hide this from the people at home. The title screen. You're gonna see it again here in a sec for us. Turn to the main menu. It's gonna take another loading screen, but let's see what the bad ending of that encounter would have been if you lacked the fortitude. God, the game is lagging like a motherfucker, even in the title screen. These are those memory leaks I warned you about early on. The game just slows to a crawl. You kind of have to reset. I think it's C. Can you like close your eyes for a second, just in case I'm wrong? Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoop! Don't worry about that one. It's no. You saw nothing. You see nothing. You know nothing. So that's the final guy. I picked the wrong ending. I picked this third set of endings. Don't worry about him.
Sure.
One who does not cherish sacrifice does not deserve to move forward. I cannot open the door to someone who is not yet ready. So he would say this if you ever, like... So if you don't have one of those cutscenes to give you the answer, it would just be ellipses. Like, you could not refute the point that he is trying to push forward.
Mm-hmm.
And open the door to someone who is not yet ready. I must stop here. Please, turn back. It won't be hard. Your steps will be light as a feather as you leave everything that you've shouldered. We shall meet here again, once you are finally prepared.
Although I'm not sure if our chance to meet anew will come or not. It's as simple as that. That's the very basic one. That's the... yeah. Super simple, but that's ending A. That's this one right here. But alright. So, I can do one final thing here. The final thing I want to show off, which I need to, again, get back into my save file, because I thought about it for, like, a second. Because I do have another minute to do. Because I want there to be a hook. Not only is the plot getting super interesting, but I want the real hook. Because I did, unfortunately, say, oh, why didn't I show off the core suppressions? Because I said I wanted to show off something first. Before we, like, went back to show what all of the core suppressions actually do. We're probably going to save that for, like, a lot of the next episode, but... load in the game, click that button, and then... yeah, the game won't let me full screen it again. Oh well, we gotta wait. Woohoo! Lobotomy Corporation! 150 hours of a game that... it really doesn't like running very much. It fights you. Blah, 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 blah.
It didn't really fight me.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't get far enough, and I hate to say. It's once you... It also kind of depends on what you're doing. Let me tell you, Apocalypse Bird, wow, that strains the fuck. That's part of the problem. The fact that I opened this up with Apocalypse Bird, like, the game is getting laggier and laggier as it's going on. Like as you might have, only fours could see, but the title screen was, like, having difficulty loading in. Like, it slowly faded in like, choppy chunks. Apocalypse Bird, wow, it lags the fucking game. There's so much shit going on. Sounds playing Lobotomy Corporation. Can I click the game? Fuck? Here, like you guys can see me do it. It doesn't do nothing. I can't click this. Oh, hey! So here. No, I'll do this, or just fuck it. We're right here. Might as well. I don't have to do it tomorrow. This is bullet. Green. Fuck it, you're getting like... we already have like neon. Well, it's a different shade of green. This bullet, he looks like oh god, yeah, dude. Business in the front and business in the back, baby. Let's go. This is fucking... this is the fucking...
oh, wait, go back 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back. There you go.
Business in the front, there you go. Bullet. This bull, I want him to be mad. He's mad. Bullet's a mad guy.
I'm mad.
He's mad. I want a good mad. There's not very many good mads. This will be the best that I get. Where's the big fucking smile? Where's that? There it is. Perfect. Bullet. 80 lob for this fucker. God, you better appreciate existing, Bullet. God, just clicking the ego list, it takes so long to load. Oh my god. Here. He wanted the fucking Black Swan. Okay. Yeah, you can even wear the suit for it too, sure. Fatigue and waiting. Reach cliff off the cliff down 6. Hey, hey, 4s.
Yep.
I clicked the go button, but
there you go. Ah. I see. The spirits of the people.
It's not just the spirits. On day 47, you need to go through all
4 of their core suppressions at the same time. A constant stat decrease from HOD, an eventual camera fuckery from Yasad, the inability to issue order work properly from Malkuth, the inability to cancel work from Malkuth, and the inability to heal. All at the same time.
Wow.
When I showed you
Fuck
that
this game.
when I showed you that graph, it's these 2 sets of departments that are the hardest part of the game. When I said the game begins now, this is why. Day 46 is to show you the white ordeals. Day 47 is to show you the mechanic of the Sephiroth meltdowns, along with the white ordeals. Day 48 is a warm-up, and Day 49 is the final exam. This is the thing that's getting you into Harvard. This is the big final test that determines your life. And it is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in gaming. Hakma and Bina's suppression at the same time. So when I said I would show off their suppressions, why would I show off the footage when I can show you them in person? Next time, that is. Oh yeah, there's also unique dialogue. What's the dialogue? I actually don't know the dialogue that's floating around here. I didn't even know there was that.
Maybe before your computer dies, you should just leave it.
Remember Elijah's last moments? How she clawed and scraped the floor, writhing? We had no idea where to go, sailing the ocean without a map. Or to get you to be better now? It won't. Okay, so it's Abel talking to us. All right. So it's Abel still trying to refute us. So it's the exact same thing as a core suppression. It's actually quite fun because, like, I went to the wiki to remember what they all do, and the only one that, if you'll remember, doesn't make a whole lot of sense is Tiferet, because all Tiferet does is they make every single department capable of melting down, but they already do that when they have their respective core suppressions. Like, all the top floors are going to start melting down. Like, that's a default feature. Tiferet doesn't have a mechanic to, like, bring into this pot.
Also, Tiferet is the fucker that goes, also, you need to go to the fucking meltdown number 10.
That's the arbitrary thing.
You need to suck massive dick.
Yep, that's the mechanic that Tiferet is bringing. You need to get to meltdown 10 for tomorrow. Oh god.
You need a taste of a fucking midnight, my
guy. So I hope you can see why I said you might not be able to beat this game. You struggled.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Oh my god, day 49, dude.
I can see it. The thing is, this is actually surprisingly less complicated than I expected.
It's less complicated than you expected, but the complications aren't the problem. This whole game is about giving you knowledge. And now that you have the knowledge, you know what everyone does and what they're going to do. It's, can you act on that knowledge? It went from a knowledge check to a skill and execution check. Oh god, day 48 and 49.
It's very neat of them to like have it all build up to like actually like be a final test in the end, and it's all the things that you've learned throughout the game.
Yeah, and it's gonna be, at least with Abel, is trying to refute us, you know?
Fuck him. I'm Kane. Kill him. He's Abel, well I'm Kane. I'm Kane and Abel.
Oh wow. Increased I actually didn't know this one. So for working here, you get a +3 to all stats, a +4 to all stats, and a +5 to all stats. The employees, the abnormalities, the Sephiroth, and the facility. This place is the first will of everything. The orders that are meant to guide us to the righteous place are born here and echo through the entire facility. Infinite possibilities shall bloom by the will of one who faces and the one who listens. Be prepared for the age of humanity.
I will say,
fuck,
this is all very melodramatic.
It's hype as fuck, though. Holy shit. I like that. Fuck you. That cutscene was great.
I have my own way. I have my own like things that get me hyped. This is just very dramatic, and while I'm on board, I'm just sort of like, damn, you really just
damn. That's a whole lot of words.
Like no, it's more like, damn, this is all you had to do to convince yourself to stop being a jackass. Shit.
It's been 10,000 years, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that was... Are you free tomorrow? Please. Please, Forrest. Please, Forrest.
I do actually have business at 4 p.m. Which is like 3 hours before the stream. I'll probably be home before the stream starts.
It's go hours. It's go time.
I'll say I'm available, but
We'll
as
see.
always,
We'll see.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming, everybody. I gotta tab out again. Thank you all for coming. Hope you all.